Ronaldo, against all to revive. After the sadness in the 2022 World Cup, Cristiano Ronaldo resisted all to revive with 4 goals for Portugal under Roberto Martinez. Return of Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is back. He is up against an increasingly influential group in the Portugal dressing room, led by Bruno Fernandes and Bernardo Silva. England against the fans. 70% of those surveyed by Ebola are against Cristiano starting in Qatar. At the 2022 World Cup, he faced Fernando Santos, the most successful coach in Portuguese history, and now resigned. Also related to the last World Cup, Ronaldo is up against Antonio Costa, the country's prime minister who openly supports Santos. What is more striking, Ronaldo resists the biological deterioration of the body at the age of 38, decreasing the ability to repeat efforts, amazingly slower in actions that determine the accuracy of those actions. Shot. With the will and desire to conquer more records, Ronaldo resisted the decline in his performance, which was limited when he chose to come to modest Saudi Arabian football. After 18 official matches without being able to score the opener, Cristiano has once again brought his first goal for Portugal. He did it against Luxembourg, on Sunday, from a Nuno Mendes cross. Luxembourg defense, built with Maxime Hanot from New York, Marvin Martins of Austria Vienna, Lars Gerson, who played for Kongsvinger in the Norwegian League, could not stop the player who holds the scoring record in international football history. A small group of fans from Portugal, in the more than 9,200 spectators at the Stade de Luxembourg, celebrated as if it were a goal in the Euro final. Enthusiasm returned, they were delighted to see their old idol jump and shout in a style he had come up with. Spirit of reconciliation. The settlement has been approved. Bruno Fernandes, who has repeatedly disapproved of Cristiano in front of the camera, congratulated him with his opening goal against Luxembourg. New coach Roberto Martinez exhilarated, he is a unique player in the world. Cristiano has the most international appearances and experience in the dressing room is very important. With 2 goals against Luxembourg, before also scoring a brace in a 4-0 win over Liechtenstein in the early stages of Euro 2024 qualifying, Ronaldo embellished his resume. Ronaldo currently has the most goals, 122 goals, and the most international appearances, 198. The performance reflects his resurgence. After being benched for opposing Fernando Santos during the 2022 World Cup match, his words were broadcast publicly on Portuguese television, his fate as an international hung in the balance. The debates were heated. Fernando Gomes, the president of the Portuguese Football Federation, FPF, is fully aware that 80% of their €6 million in annual profits comes from their all-time top goal scorer. According to sources close to FPF, lucrative sponsorship deals with brands like Nike or Galp, Portuguese multinational energy group, are all dependent on Cristiano. New cycle with Ronaldo. The signing of Roberto Martinez to start a new cycle, tasked with helping Portugal succeed at Euro 2024 and the 2026 World Cup, was immediately linked to Cristiano's recovery. The first thing that the Spaniard did was go to Saudi Arabia to visit Ronaldo. Al-Sadd's players are prioritized to return to the role of captain. He worked less, mainly present in the penalty area and waited for the opportunity for a pure number 9. In the last World Cup, in matches with Morocco, Uruguay, or South Korea, Portugal's play had problems because of Ronaldo's poor performance. He only scored 1 goal against Ghana, from the penalty spot. Before Luxembourg and Liechtenstein, 2 opponents at the semi-professional level of European football, the strength from Portugal is shown in the pictures where Ronaldo celebrates the goal. João Felix, Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, William Carvalho, Rafael Guerreiro, Diogo Dalot, and Ruben Dias make up one of the best squads in Europe. Some of them openly expressed support for Santos when leaving Cristiano on the bench in Qatar. Not fond of self-criticism, when he returned, Ronaldo targeted those who detracted from him. "Everything happens in life for a reason," he warns. "I'm so grateful that I've been through some things to get to know who's with me." Fernando Santos doesn't know how to reformulate Ronaldo's role to link him with young talents. He also did not have the courage to rebuild the team without CR7. Roberto Martinez is doing what Santos is not doing. Luxembourg and Liechtenstein are just a warm-up before the game. The bigger challenge only appeared with the failed leader during his time leading Belgium's golden generation in June, when he met Bosnia and Iceland.